Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So, it's been a while since my last video, and I just want to start off by saying thank you so much if you actually sat and watched the whole hour and 10 minutes on my last video. I didn't expect it to be as long as it was, because when I looked at it I thought, oh, I'll get this done in half an hour. That wasn't the case. There was just so much to go through, and part of me wishes I did two separate videos on it now, but yeah, thank you so much if you actually sat and watched the whole hour and 10 minutes of that video. It means a lot, because I know how long that video was. So, today's video is one that's been requested quite a lot, and it's one that I've seen done by quite a lot of people, so I just thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. So, today's video is the musical theatre tag challenge. So, there's 20 questions, I've got them all written down here, and I'm just basically going to go through them all and answer them, so a bit like a Q&A. So, yeah, let's get started. So, question 1, plays or musicals? 1010% musicals. Plays just bought the hell out of me, and I've got nothing against plays, that's just my own opinion, so please don't be coming at me in the comments saying, oh, well, you're slating plays off. I'm not. It's just something that I'm not into. So the answer for that one is musicals, 100%. If you ever see me at a theatre, you'll always see me going to a musical, because I just can't get into plays, and they just bore me. So, yeah, musicals, 100%. Question 2. What was the first musical you saw on the West End? So, the first musical I ever saw on the West End was Chicago. Absolutely brilliant production. I cannot wait for the UK tour of it. My tickets are already booked for that. So, yeah, the way that they do the Cell Block Tango on stage is just absolutely brilliant. And it was Chicago that actually, I found my love for musical theatre, because I just remember watching that performance and I just thought, this is brilliant. Musical theatre has always been a massive part of my life. I'm just absolutely love it for as long as I can remember. But yeah, the first show I ever saw in the West End was Chicago. So, question 3. If you could play any female character in a musical, who would it be? So, I actually have 2 answers for this one, and that is Cady Heron and Regina George from Mean Girls. So, Mean Girls is basically a film that's now been adapted into a musical and is now being adapted into a musical film. So, it's basically a film based on the musical, based on the film, which is brilliant. I just can't wait for that to come out, and it's actually been announced that it is going to get a West End transfer, hopefully, fingers crossed, but it is just rumoured. But yeah, the reason for this answer is Cady Heron basically comes over from Kenya and just automatically becomes a plastic as soon as she gets there. Spoiler alert, I'm so sorry. But Mean Girls is quite a popular film, so I presume that a lot of you have seen the film. And if you have been to Broadway in recent years from 2017 onwards, you will probably have seen the musical if you've gone to New York for musicals. But a lot of you on this channel will probably have done that, because theatre kids, what can we say? But yeah, Cady just basically gets involved with the plastics and becomes one. But yeah, Cady, definitely. And Regina, top plastic. She has the most brilliant songs ever. My guilty pleasure is always belting World Burn. It's just one of my favourite songs from the show. But yeah, definitely Cady and Regina from Mean Girls will be my answer for that one. Question 4. Which male character? So this one might come as a shock to people, but to be honest, I don't think it's that surprising, because quite a lot of people actually want to do this. So, male character, Honduras from Les Mis, definitely, 100%. I just want to dangle off the side of that barricade in the second attack. Spoiler alert, sorry guys. But yeah, it's like a fantastic part to play, and if they could gender bend roles, sign me up for Honduras, I'm up for it. I just really want to hang off the side of the barricade. So yeah, definitely Honduras. Question 5. Favourite musical theatre song to belt in the shower? I have a few for this one, and one of them is World Burn. As I've already said, I could just stand in the shower and belt it for hours and hours and hours. And another one, which isn't that belty and it doesn't have that much lyrics, but Electricity from Billy Elliot. It's one of those songs that's just so moving, and the lyrics are just like really moving as well, and I just love belting it. So yeah, definitely World Burn and Electricity. So question 6. Who is your favourite theatre actress? If you've been following me from the start, you probably already know this answer. Carrie Hope Fletcher. Absolute idol. I absolutely love her. As you can see there, I've got my letter from her, which was a reply from a letter I wrote her, signed photo, and a bit further up there is a photo of us. But yeah, Carrie Hope Fletcher is definitely my musical theatre idol. I just absolutely idolise her. She's just so inspirational, and I just love her. So yeah, definitely Carrie Hope Fletcher. Question 7. Favourite film adaptation of a musical? There's a lot. There is a lot of good film adaptations for musicals. But 100% I've got to go with the 2012 Les Mis DVD. Like, there's so many musical theatre actors in that and you just don't realise it. And I actually went through the cast the other day and realised that Cillian Donnelly and Alistair Brammer, I think he's called, and Jamie Moscato were all in that film. And I didn't realise it. It's honestly just so well done out. And also, in the Les Mis film, you may have noticed they've added an extra song, which I think's really fascinating. It's called Suddenly. And if you haven't heard it, go and listen to the soundtrack. It's a brilliant song. So, yeah, favourite film adaptation is Les Mis. Question 8. What do you think is the most overrated musical? I think I better turn the comments off for this video because I'm going to get slated. Sorry for any fans of this musical out there, but again, just my opinion. Hamilton. I'm sorry guys, but Hamilton to me is just very overrated. It's basically just a rap musical. Again, I've never seen it, but I will be watching the Disney Plus version on the 3rd of July to see if I change my mind, but Hamilton to me is just really overrated. But yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. Just don't be coming for me. It's just an opinion. Some people might agree with me, some people might not. Some people could be stans of the show. But yeah, in my opinion, Hamilton is probably an overrated musical. Question 9. What musical made you cry? Les Mis. Who does not cry at Les Mis? From start to finish, you are sobbing. It's a well done show, and it's incredible how long it's been on the West End. And again, when theatres reopen, I'm gonna go and see the Sondheim version, even though I have actually seen the new production because it's the tour version. So you've probably seen my Les Mis vlog from when I saw it in Liverpool. But yeah, definitely a musical that makes you cry is Les Mis. If you don't cry at Les Mis, I'm sorry guys, but you've got no heart, because Les Mis is just one of those shows that you cry from start to finish, but it's incredible show. So yeah, Les Mis. Question 10. What musical made you laugh? Everybody's talking about Jamie. I was laughing from start to finish. It is incredible. When I saw Leighton in it in both the tour and in London, both vlogs are on this channel, so please go and check them out. There wasn't a time where I just wasn't laughing. And again, that musical did make me cry as well. songs, When I Met Myself Again, Ugly in This Ugly World, Wall in My Head, I was gone. Because, yeah, it's just a really, really good show. It's all about the LGBTQ community, because obviously Jamie is obviously part of that community. But, yeah, Jamie, it's an hilarious show. So, yeah, that's my answer for that one. Question 11. What musical do you want to see as a film? Where the heck do I start with this answer? So, Billy Elliot, I would love to see as a musical film, because there's just so many good songs in that film. We're getting the Everybody's Talking About Jamie film in 2021, which was supposed to be released in October, but they've pushed the date back a bit. Mean Girls has been announced to be a film. So, there's loads, and the Dear Evan Hansen film is coming out soon. Don't know when, but honestly, I just cannot wait for all of them to come out. But, yeah, there's a lot of films I actually want to see done. But they're definitely the ones that I do want to see done. But if I was just to pick one, it would have to be Billy Elliot, 100%, because it's just such a good show. So, question 12. What musicals are you dying to see? So there's two that I'm dying to see. Heathers and Billy Elliot. Both shows I absolutely love. They are definitely in my top tier for shows, 100%. So, Billy Elliot, if you don't know, is basically about a boy who wants to be a ballet dancer, but his dad wants him to be a miner and go to boxing. But he's just like, nah, scrap that. I want to pursue my dream and be a ballet dancer. And spoiler alert, gets into the Royal Ballet School, and further down the line becomes an absolute brilliant ballet dancer. And the show is just amazing, absolutely incredible. And I just need it to come back, because at the minute I'm just watching the Billy Elliot live with Elliot Hanna as Billy over and over and over again. I could probably do you a one-woman show of it, to be honest. But yeah, Billy Elliot is one. And Heathers was meant to be going on a UK tour, but that's obviously been postponed for now. But I have got it booked for Manchester twice, and at the minute my tickets have not been like pushed to a different day or cancelled or anything like that. So fingers crossed, in October I will be able to go and see that at the Manchester Palace Theatre, because Heathers I love. And I was a bit naughty and watched the Heathers bootleg from the UK cast, and I instantly thought, I need to see the show. I just need to see it. But yeah, Billy Elliot and Heathers, two I need to see, 100%. Question 13. What is your all-time favourite musical? I think that's a bit obvious, to be honest. Billy Elliot. 100%. The kids in that show are so bloody talented, it's unbelievable. They can go from doing ballet 1 minute to doing tap, contemporary, street, jazz, all the different types of dancing in just a 3-hour show. And I don't know how on earth they can do it. I really don't. I can't even pirouette, guys, and that is the truth. But yeah, Billy Elliot, it's such an emotional and amazing show. All about a kid who just wants to pursue his dream to be a ballet dancer, but his dad just basically stops him, but then eventually realises that, you know what, if he wants to do this, let him do it, and eventually gives him like help and support, and actually goes to his audition with him. Spoiler alert again, I'm highly sorry, you're going to get a lot of spoilers in this. But honestly, Billy Elliot, if that ever comes back, please go and see it, guys. It's amazing. Like, if you've not watched the Billy Elliot live DVD yet, Go out and buy it. You can also get it on Broadway HD now, and you can also rent it on Amazon, YouTube, anywhere. So yeah, I would highly recommend spending that money and going getting it, because it's incredible, and trust me, you will not regret it. Question 14. What show do you think is an underrated show? Again, Billy Elliot. It's so underrated. Like, you do not see anyone talking about it at all. And it's just such an amazing show. And it just doesn't get enough attention or love or support. But again, it was in London for 11 years. Did a sold out UK tour. But yet again, it's just so underrated. So, yeah, Billy Elliot is definitely underrated. Question 15. Top 10 favourite shows. Where do I start, guys? So, up there at number 1, definitely Billy Elliot. At number 2, we've got Anne Juliet. An amazing show. Absolutely love it. Number 3, Kinky Boots. What isn't to love about Kinky Boots? Seriously, it's such an amazing true story, and it's just portrayed so well on stage. Number 4, Mean Girls. Again, never seen it until it either gets a West End transfer or a UK tour. But yeah, I'm dying to see Mean Girls. Number 5, Dear Evan Hansen. Definitely. Again, such an emotional show, and talks about mental health brilliantly. All about an anxious teenager who just basically wanted a friend. And then, again, amazing. You will cry from start to finish. I've never seen it. I was meant to see it in March. But yeah, when theatres reopen, again, one that I would definitely be going to see. Number 6, Heathers is definitely in there. I love the soundtrack, but yet again, never seen it. Come From Away, idolise it. And again, another amazing true story. And if you haven't seen that at the Phoenix Theatre yet, guys, please go and see it when theatres reopen. You've got nothing to lose. It's another feel-good show. And yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. Les Mis is definitely in there. Again, a feel-good show and so emotional. Tells a brilliant story about French Revolution. What number am I up to now? Number 9. Oh, there's just so many. I can't possibly pick 10. 6 is definitely in there somewhere. Again, an amazing show about female empowerment. Like, all the songs in there are just basically related to, like, what the Queens went through. But, yeah, 6, definitely. And, this is a hard one. Because there's just so many good shows that you just couldn't possibly pick. I'm going to go with everybody's talking about Jamie in my top 10 because, again, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's all about a 16-year-old who basically wants to be a drag queen. He's just another one that just wants to pursue his dream. But yet again, doesn't get the support from his dad. But again, a brilliant show. Highly recommend it. Please go and see it. So yeah, they're possibly my top 10. But again, I love shows like Beautiful and The Lion King. I love shows like that. But yeah, the ones that I basically just said are in my top 10. Question 16. West End or Broadway? I don't think I could possibly choose because Broadway has a lot of new musicals like Beetlejuice, Mean Girls, things like that. But then the West End has got all sorts. It's got Six, it's got Les Mis, it's got Phantom, it's got all sorts. So I'm gonna say they're probably both equal. Like, I couldn't pick, but again, I have never been to Broadway, so the West End to me is probably better at the minute, but when I eventually do visit Broadway, my opinion might change. Question 17. Favourite dance break? I'm gonna go with No Way from 6, because the way that she just goes, no, 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 no way, there's no way, hey, and just breaks into dance with the rest of the queens. Brilliant. Brilliant. A 30-second dance break and then goes, you've got me down on one knee, and so on. Oh, amazing. If you've not seen that dance break, please go and see 6 when theatres reopen. Amazing. Incredible. 18. Show you want reviving. Billy Elliot. It's one that is underrated, and like I've already said, it's incredible. Like, I don't think the kids in that show realise how talented they are until they're getting them standing ovations every single night. It's incredible, and it definitely deserves another UK tour or a West End revival. 19. Show you want to see come to London. I'd like to see Beetlejuice come to London, and I would also love Mean Girls to come to London. Again, both shows have been rumoured, but again, you never know. It could happen, it could not happen, but deep down, I hope it does happen. And finally, question 20. Favourite pro shot? Billy Elliot the Musical live or the Les Mis staged concert. Both were done brilliantly. Like, if you've not seen either of them, please go and watch them. They are both available to buy or rent on Amazon. Both available on YouTube to rent or buy. Please do it. So, yeah. That is the Musical Theatre Tag Challenge. Again, these are just my opinions, so feel free to leave in the comments your opinions, and yeah, let's just not go for the negativity, because again, just opinions. But yeah, so that's the challenge, and just a couple more things to add on to the end of this video. For those that follow me on Instagram, you know that I have set up a fundraiser for Acting for Others. As you all know, theatres are extremely struggling at the moment, and they need all our support. The employees are facing redundancies and everything. It's honestly awful for the industry at the minute. So I have set up a fundraiser to raise money for Acting for Others. So I'll leave a link in the description for the donations. If you can't donate, that is absolutely fine. Please just share the link about. So, yeah, and also these t-shirts as well. The show must go on. They are on sale right now, and they are going to some amazing charities. All the profits are going to the amazing charities like Acting for Others, COVID-19, the NHS. It's all for an incredible cause. So please, if you haven't got yours already, please go and buy it. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of this, so I just thought I'd do a little promo. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment down below what else you want to see. And, yeah, I'll see you all in my next video.